Hello and welcome to race 27 of the 2020 Kevin Harvick season. We have 10 races to go, 10 opportunities to get to Kevin Harvick's IRL win tally of 9 wins. We got 6 at the moment. We are 327 points ahead of Brad Keselowski in the point standings, and we're coming to one of my personal favorite, and I'd go as far as to say personal, strongest tracks. Darlington, the Cookout Southern 500 up next. Eric Jones won here in 2019, hasn't won a race yet this season. All of his teammates have, so maybe this is a prime opportunity to not only go back-to-back for him, but also to get himself a win this season. And yeah, with that being said, let's just jump right into this. I hope the recording works this time. I think it does. I hope it does. And well, you'll see if you know this is in the video, then recordings worked fine. So anyway, let's just jump right into NASCAR's oldest super speedway. The Cookout Southern 500 is next. Firing the engines here at Darlington. Clint Boyer, my teammate, on pole position from Martin Truex. Ryan Preece, great starting spot in third there. Kyle Larson, Eric Almirola, Alex Bowman, myself, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, and Matt Benedetto, your top 10 starting spots. Have a look at where's Brad Keselowski. He's starting 15th, so just a couple rows behind me. Last week's winner, Daniel Suarez, down in 39th. Alrighty. We got 74 laps. We could push it quite far. I think we have to make 2 pit stops, because I don't think even if we push it to try to go to halfway and a little bit further, we're just not going to make it. And one more issue is I want to stay out as long as I can, because the AI will wreck coming to pit lane. I've done a test race. I've actually done 2 test races. They will wreck coming to pit lane. You don't want to be trapped a lap down when coming in quite early. And they've wrecked in practice a couple of times, so I'm betting it's going to happen today. So we're just going to stay out as long as we can and just wait for everyone to just cycle through, and then we're going to come in at the last possible moment so that we don't lose too much time. As Clint Boyer, Eric Jones going to lead us to the green flag. We are on the way in the Southern 500. Let's go. We are going to have some fun here today, I guess. I'm quite certain. Didn't shift up to third there early on. Don't want to wreck with someone here. Side by side with Chase Elliott. Behind Alex Bowman, who's currently outrunning him in the points, by the way. So we're going too wide into that turn. That kind of works. Yeah, we make that work. P6 trying to go for the top 5 there on Bowman already. As Truex dropped back there from his second starting spot. With Ryan Preece in the runner-up position at this very moment. So we're side by side with Bowman. He jumps out the gas there a little bit. And we are in 6th position actually. Trying for 5th now. On Larson, the man 4th in points at the moment. Just a lap later, to the inside of Larson we go. The McDonald's Chevy. And into the top 5 we go. Easy passy. We got the 2nd fastest car in practice. Not really too quick in qualifying. But that doesn't matter. Well, still, 7 spots, still good. It's plenty good. And, you know, we're on decent, running in the top 5 right now. I would love to win this race, but I'd take a good run over Brad K, who is currently up to 13th position. So he's moved up 2 spots. We've moved up 2 spots. But there's still 10 positions of difference between me and him. Lap 7 now, to the inside of Martin Truex. We go, P4. And Larson goes through, and I think Bowman might as well. So Truex losing 3 spots in 1 corner. So he was trapped on the outside. We're trying on my teammate Eric Almirola just a bit. Gonna ride around just for a little bit here. Don't want to ruin my tires. Because I explained earlier, I want to kind of push it as far as I can. Until the pit stop, so just chilling and waiting for a right opportunity. It's a good strat, I think, here today. Oh, and out of turn 3 for position 3, we got the quarter panel on my teammate, setting it into turns 1 and 2, as he also drops back a couple of positions to the end of the line there of Larson, Bowman, and Truex. We're up into 3rd with 10 laps completed. here in the Southern 500. Larson still in hot pursuit, though he doesn't really find a way around me. Priest here seems a bit slow. We're going to just use the opportunity and get ourselves 2 positions in 1 lap. P2 chasing my teammate Clint Boyer. Now we get the run on my teammate. Took us a little while. But for the race lead into 1 and 2, we're just setting it in there. Sorry, Clint, you're going to drop to the end of the line that's following me for the past 16 and a half laps. And as long as we can hold Larson behind us, we'll end up a race leader, even though Larson now tries it. But can't really follow through. He's quite sensible and doesn't stick his nose in there where there wasn't enough room to stick his nose in there. We're going to collect 5 bonus points and lead the Southern 500. Now we're going to try to drive away from Kyle Larson. We're just so good in turns 1 and 2 and through those corners as well. So I can just drive away from him. I'm not the best car in 3 and 4, but not the worst either. So there's that. About a third of the way through this race. We're only on lap 25 of 74. Larson Bowman kind of hanging on with me. We got about a 2-second gap to Martin Truex and Clint Boyer in that group. The rest of the top 10 there. Brad K still 12th. 4.5 seconds back. Yeah, we got about 5 more laps until we see pit stops happening. So that means about... Have a quick look at the fuel. Well, all right, we are good on fuel. So I guess we have to take it about 6, 7, well, more 7, 8, 9 more laps before we can come in and don't be potentially screwed over by caution when coming down a pit lane. That will mean, though, there's pit stops going to happen with not a lot of laps to go. If there is a caution, and we got to pit just before halfway, if there's a caution, I think most guys going to make it till the end of the race. I hope so, at least. I will definitely. And if we don't have a caution, well, then there's going to be pit stops with 10 or so laps to go. And then it's just who can get out there the fastest and has the best crew that will prevail and, you know, maybe win this race. So pit crew's as important as ever here at Darlington. Well, now on lap 32, got about a 1 and a bit second lead over not Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson. And I've expected actually pit stops to start now, so maybe they're just gonna. I think they might push it close to halfway, and if they do, I'm sorry, my nose is itching, by the way. I know I've been doing the last couple of videos, but I have hay fever, so my allergies are starting now at the time of recording this. So excuse me, I've been seen itching my nose. It's really just because of my allergies. Anyway, back to the race. As we're gonna lap BJ McLeod there in the 78 car just a bit. What I want to say was that I think they can push to halfway, and if there's a caution... Okay, I was about to do some stupid shit. Have I learned anything from Indy? So, really... I say enabling Larson now to come back at me there. Great. Who fucking right? Anyway, I'm getting off topic there quite a lot. That's going to enable them to just maybe push it a little bit more, and we can all make it a 1 pit stop. Even if they're, regardless of a caution coming out, so that's fun, I guess. That the eye is actually pushing it to the limit, which we don't see too often in NR2003 in general. So, great job to Freddie and Charlotte Enterprises who have created this track. It's called Darlington 2012 FSE. It's, in my opinion, the most accurate Darlington. It's not the most exciting racetrack to race around. It's Larson has just peeled off. All right, gonna stay out for 3, 4, 5 more laps after this one, so we're going to go to about lap 40. But this is probably the most accurate version of Darlington when it comes to racing. So, yeah, just go get it yourself. Darlington 2012 FSC. I'm going to put a link maybe in the description if I don't forget to do it. Yeah, just download it and have a race here. It's fun. As I said, not the most exciting racing, but the most exciting Darlington racing you can get, and the most accurate Darlington racing you can get, as there's more guys coming in. I'm just waiting. Now, okay, I'm going to go to right around halfway. I'm just going to go to halfway. Going to go to lap 37, lap 38. And then just hope that no one is crashing. But as long as we're the leader, and we're going to put guys a lap down, I don't have nothing against that. Because of my test race, I was put a lap down because I was screwed over by a caution just as I hit pit lane, and the leader, you know, had crossed the line as we're running ourselves into the wall. Darlington stripe there. No damage done. Okay, well, 2 more laps. Come on, baby, you can do it. You could do it. Tires are dead, but I can do it for 2 more laps. Or maybe, you know what? It's gonna come in this lap. It's gonna come in this lap. Bowman's still out there. Bowman, Blaney, the only guys still out there. Of them all, so just gonna come in now. We actually got quite a good pit stall here. Clean road ahead, so even if we went there in a busy pit lane, we would have a good clean air. So I guess a 7th starting spot, perfect here at Darlington. So we actually put everyone until Truex a lap down there, a long ways behind. So might be good. We can go to the end from here.
Something's wrong. Come on, you guys. We had a problem with one of the fuel cans. Go, go, go.
All right, we still had a decent stop.
Keep it on 3,500.
All right, let's see what we're going to shuffle out.
Clear pit lane.
Now on lap 40, we are about 10 seconds behind the lead, so I wouldn't go so far to say we screwed ourselves over because we still have the fastest car on the racetrack, I'm guessing. But I will say I've put myself in a situation that I didn't necessarily had to be in if I had just come maybe 1 or 2 laps earlier. But then again, I knew what could have potentially happened, and that would have been exponentially worse than where we are now. And so yeah, we're just gonna, you know, try to maybe push a little harder. And once you're ahead of someone, you can block them quite easily around here, so that's a good thing. So maybe with 33 to go, we can still get plenty of time, and I'm guessing they're gonna all go to the end. So yeah, I'd say, you know, I'd say we can get ourselves into a race-winning position here at the end of the day. So just gonna keep our head down, keep pushing. And if not, well, then I screwed myself over. So yeah, we'll see where we can go from here. And coming to 31 to go, to the inside of Kyle Busch we go.
Still there.
Up into 8th position. Yeah, we can just, we gotta set him up into 3 and 4, and we gotta pass him into 1 and 2. That's the way to go. Daniel Suarez, last week's winner, running just ahead. He's a lap down. But Jimmy Johnson kind of holding that group up there. Let's see how many positions can we gain on him here. We're just going to try to clear Suarez at least.
That car's a lap down. Outside.
And then try to go attack him. Clint Boyd, early race leader there on the outside. Getting passed by these guys, so we're just trying to get on him there as well, which we are able to do. P7, that is. 30 to go. We're marching forward. Alex Bowman just ahead. Can't get past of BJ McLeod, the 78 car. And McLeod is a lap down. Bowman is 3rd. And Truex some way ahead. So 29 to go. We'll see what we can do from here. We're quite close enough to try and pass him here. But maybe out of a turn. Maybe I'll gotta wait for the clear. BJ McLeod, who hits the wall. 78 car hitting the wall. We're to the inside of Denny Hamlin, though, for 6th position. McLeod keeps it going, no caution.
Clear outside.
Wouldn't have want a lap car to spin in my way and ruin my race.
Outside.
We got his quarter panel.
Clear.
And the door bumper clear into 1. Now going after Eric Jones, the defending race winner, currently running 5th. We're trying to put him out of a top 5 spot. Just see how fast this car is. As I said, I made some more adjustments. Well, I lowered the air pressure at the start of the race and didn't do any adjustments on pit lane, but car's running good, car's running fine. To the inside of Johnson. Can we make this pass work? Kinda. Not really. Okay. The P5. 27 to go.
Good job.
Now the final third of the race. We are in 3rd position. As we're now lapping Reed Sorensen and Quinn Houff. And Truex 2.5 seconds ahead. Larson hitting lap traffic though, so I guess pitting early would have been the right choice looking at how far these guys are ahead of me. But then again, I prefer the way I did things over this because I kind of had a feeling that if I was going to pit with Larson and with Truex, there was going to be caution coming to pit lane, and I was going to be trapped a lap down. And I want to avoid that at any cost. And if I lose the race because I came down to pit lane just to finish 3rd or 2nd, I'll take that over a 30th. Oh my god, Truex is being slowed up there massively. I had to get out of the gas there as well because Josh Bilicki in the 7 has been in the wall that slowed Joey Gase. And, almost running into Truex. And JJ Alien, the white car down. So we are going for 2nd place on Martin Truex, the 2017 Series champion, P2. I want to clear him into turn 1. 21 to go. 4 seconds to close in on Larson. We've closed in 6 seconds on him in the last 20 laps. And we can get 4 more down in the next 20. And there's a caution. That's changing everything. That's changing everything. That changes it all now. I'm guessing we're all going to come in. And Larson's going to get right racked back up here. And we're going to restart with about 15 to go. We have a good shot at a win now. We have a good shot at it now. This is what brought out the yellow flag. Reed Sorensen, while being lapped, clips the wall. And my teammate Clint Boyer makes contact with him and spins him on the front straightaway. And Reed keeps going, but still caution out at this point as he merges back into traffic. Almost collects Kurt Busch there. Trying to race back to the line. But caution number 1 out at Darlington for Reed Sorensen. Crashing while being lapped. And we're going to come in for 4 tires. I wouldn't be surprised if there are some goofballs to take 2, which is definitely going to be the wrong strategy. I think 4 tires is the proper way of doing this. Darlington will eat your tires up, so that's the only way to go in my opinion. Some gas in the tank. And we are out again, and I think everyone took 4 tires. Gonna go green with coming to 16 laps to go. Ryan Blaney, Austin Dillon, as well as the 77 of Reed Sorensen didn't come down to pit lane, so Blaney and Dillon, they don't have any, what's it called? They don't have any fresh tires. Larson and myself have fresh tires. We got lap cars all around us as we are going to settle the Southern 500 in 16 laps, hopefully of green flag racing and somewhat clean racing, as we are rounding the final corner and going back green at Darlington. We are back on our way, trying to find a way to the inside line. Gonna get up to 4th gear, that's more important to me. Trying to find a way to the inside line. Nope, I thought it was going to be there, but no. Josh Bilicki sends it in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh, right. Alright. The 96 aggressive there, trying for his lap back. We're trapped on the outside there. Dillon losing that 2nd spot already. Trapped on the outside of Darlington. That's not where we want to be. Trying to find a way desperately to the inside. 15 to go. We're going to lose a spot to Truex there, even because the damn 96 car was in the way. And now there's Reed Sorensen, the slow car. As we now finally find our way to the inside to drop out of a top. Oh, no, we don't drop out of a top 5. We drop some spots and some time. We lose there with 77 being slow. Now we're trying to come back at Truex. Just haven't lost that spot for just half a lap or so. Almost making contact with the 96. Trying to settle it down now. Just a little bit. Going to the inside of Suarez. Almost a little too aggressive there as we save the race car. Alright, Blaney and Larson have managed this a little better than I have, I'd say. But we're trying it, we're trying. Still got plenty of time to do this. Don't want to be overly aggressive. I have to be aggressive right now, so trying for 3rd on car number 3 of Austin Dillon, who's taken track position from way back in the pack, which is, in my opinion, a good strategy. See, can he go to the end? Larson back into the race lead. Josh Bilicki trying to get his lap back on 2nd as we move into 2nd on Ryan Blaney. Now trying to get round the outside of the 7. We make some contact there with Bilicki. Chad Fincham also slow there, the 49 car. Getting to the inside. I want to be in clean air. Alright, we got that done. We got these cars behind, and now let's just try to go and catch Larson. So we're coming to 10 to go. We almost put a second on Truex. Larson and myself. Oh, 2 seconds even to Truex. So as he's been held up by a lap, guys. As we and Larson also getting held up there by Joey Gase. I kind of want to use these lap cars as a pick. Try and get around. I'm not going to try it this time. Could have tried it, but that would have been a bit too risky in my opinion. We got 10 laps to go. That's plenty of time to get past the 42 car. Now we can set him up here. Coming to 9 to go. Setting Larson up. Don't know what the 51's going to do. To the inside of Larson for the race lead we go. And we do it in style. Now we're just going to negotiate lap traffic. And stay ahead of the McDonald's Chevy there. Gonna stay behind him here for this corner. See what Larson's gonna do. Is he try around the outside? I don't think he does. We're trying to put some distance there. Gase and Quinn Houff. 2 lappers there. The 51, the 00. 8 laps to go. To the inside of him. Larson follows me. Through. Now let's try. Maybe can we put the 00 between me and the 42? We will see and we will try. Going to the inside of... Nope, we're not. We're not. Quinn sends it in deep. He doesn't want to lose that lap, obviously. He's just fought to get it back a couple of laps ago, but... I need you, buddy. I need you to just... Between me and the leader. Oh, 7 to go. Larson on my rear bumper. As Houff drove away from me there just a little bit. Oh, a little too aggressive, but we made it work. I thought that wasn't going to work. But we did. I think Larson's got him as well, but we just gained a little bit of time there. And Larson's behind the 00. I've achieved what I wanted to achieve. Let's just drive this on home. Just drive it on home. Larson has just cleared Ty Dillon as we're going to take the white flag. There's some lap traffic who've been held up by some slow bitch just ahead. I think that was Reed Sorensen. And Larson closing in. Will these lappers hold me up enough? I don't think they will, so we got the speed. Get past the 77 car. It wasn't, as people come into pit lane, at least Michael McDowell does, it wasn't my most flawless race. It was definitely one I had to fear a little bit I would lose it, but we're going to win race number 7 on the year, and we're going to win the Southern 500 First Crown Jewel off this season. That's it, boys and girls, and everyone else watching. That's how you do it. We've done it in style, everyone. We've done it in style. Larson came close to me there. Truex, Blaney, Dillon. And they're wrecking. After the line, they're wrecking. Johnson, Bowman. As Ty Dillon scrapes the wall for some reason. All right. Byron Keselowski gets the top 10. Almirola, my teammate, finishes in the top 10 as well. Don't want to be wrecked by someone. I want to do my burnout, boys. I want to do my burnouts. This is after the line. After we finish the race, the 53 crashes into the 78 coming down the pit lane, trying to end the race. We finished the race at this point, but this is what I meant at the start of this video. That the AI, they're gonna wreck a lot when they're trying to come down the pit lane. Luckily, it wasn't during the race, but you have to prove they just can't go to pit lane because they're stupid. And we're gonna burn it down for the fans at Darlington. We're back in victory lane. 2 more races to win to equal Kevin Harvick's win tally. He's won here in real life in 2020. And we're gonna win here in our season. We're going to extend the championship lead again a little bit more over Brad Keselowski. I'm guessing by about maybe, again, about 20 points. But we're doing it in style, folks. We're doing it in style. And before we go into Richmond, we gained some points there on Brad K. 374 now ahead of him. That was actually our 20th top 10 finish off the season. 17th top 5, 7th win, obviously. Larson, Hamlin, your top 4. Logano, top 5. Kyle Busch, Alex Bowman, Martin Truex, Ryan Blaney, and Jimmy Johnson still hanging on to the top 10 in points. Jimmy Johnson actually has 15 top 10 finishes, only 5 top 5s, but still. He's got a pole position and all that. So Jimmy really running good in his final Cup season. Yeah. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I did. Sure. Next race, as I said, Richmond. Hope we're going to have a good run there as well. And yeah. See you next time. Have a good one and goodbye.